Thank you very much. My name is Jim Meehan. I'm a medical doctor. I'm an ophthalmologist who specializes in ocular inflammation and immunology. I'm a former medical editor that knows how to read the medical science. I read more than the titles and the abstracts. I look at the methodologies. When I looked at the methodologies of the science being used to support community wearing of masks, I found a real paucity of solid, high-level science. In fact, we've been studying this issue for over 30 years with regards to the transmission of influenza in the population. One of the reasons that we have never recommended the community wearing of medical masks is because it's been shown in the highest levels of science, randomized controlled trials, meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials, to not be effective. That hand washing, social distancing, masks add almost nothing to that equation. So it has a very marginal, at best, efficacy. And those studies are in healthcare workers and hospital settings in which we have an optimal environment with high air exchange, low temperatures, nothing like what our community is encountering. Now, in general, I think we should always resist medical mandates. We don't need lawmakers intruding upon the medical decision-making that should be left between a patient and a doctor after fully informed consent. They need to consider the risks, benefits, and alternatives. In this issue of community wearing of medical masks, we have not done a fair risk analysis for the population. We have not informed them that the mask can block arterial oxygen, can block oxygen intake significantly. That's been demonstrated in experiments all over the world. It's been studied in surgeons in an optimal environment where there's a higher level of oxygen in the operating suite, high air exchange. I've worn a medical mask in surgical procedures over 10,000 times. And I can tell you that they do induce physiologic changes. I'll start to develop a tremor after about 30 minutes of mask wear in that high air exchange, higher oxygen level, cool environment. Imagine what untrained members of our community are doing when they are wearing them in the Oklahoma summer.